What's going on, guys? It's 2017, and a few weeks ago, we had an opportunity to start catching fire. Yeah, so I hope that the last episode really touched you, really hit you with passion, really got you thinking about what is your purpose in life? What is your passion in life? And so you begin to try to find what you need to catch fire, guys. So this particular week, guys, I got 4 points for you. I got something that I believe is going to help you learn how to fuel your fire. We said it before. We said find it, fuel it, release it. And so we already talked about finding it. And so today we're going to talk about fueling your particular fire, fueling your particular passion. I told you that you got to inhale, exhale. You got to give it oxygen. And so, guys, how do you give it oxygen? First point, guys, you got to have faith. Okay, you got to have a belief system. And see, I always tell my students that I am the jury. See, I am the audience and they are the lawyer. See, you got to convince others what you have inside of you is important. What you have inside of you can be accomplished. What you have inside of you is capable. But the only way you can do that is you got to believe in you. Don't be mad at somebody else because they don't believe in you. You got to believe in you. See, having faith, guys, it fuels everything else. It fuels it, guys. See, you got to understand about a fire. You got to stoke that fire. You got to kindle that fire to keep it going. And it's nobody else's job to stoke it or kindle it but yours. You got to see beyond your situations. You got to see beyond your mistakes. You got to see beyond your failures. You got to see beyond your ability to stop you, and you got to believe in you. And so that's the first point of the day, guys. To fuel it, you got to have faith, guys. You got to have belief. Now, after you fuel it, after you begin to believe, guys, you got to follow up with action. Yeah. See, the problem with all of us and many of us is that we believe that if we believe, that should be enough. If we believe, everybody's going to follow. But I'm telling you today that you got to follow up with action. You got to follow up with hard work and dedication, guys. You got to put your own effort into it. See, the problem with many of us is that actions are reflections of our thoughts. Actions tells me what you believe in. Actions tells me what you're passionate about. Actions tells me what's your purpose. Guys, you got to begin to follow up with hard work, guys. You got to put the time in. You got to put the time in. You got to put the sweat equity in, guys. You got to make sure that you put your effort into your desires, your dreams, your hopes, your goals so that you can make it happen, guys. So if you say you're going to school, you got to go sign up. If you said you want that new job, you got to fill out the resume and you got to fill out the application and you got to put it in, guys. It's nobody else's job to do that but yours. And if you said you want to play football or a particular sport, you got to work out. You got to run. You got to do whatever it takes for you to be successful, guys. Strength and resilience is built by action, guys. And I need you to understand that. That's our second point today, guys. First point was, guys, to fuel it, we got to have faith. Got to believe in yourself. The second point was hard work. You got to put some action behind this faith, guys. Faith without works is dead, guys. So third, guys, you got to set goals. See, you got to understand, guys, if you don't set goals, you don't have steps to getting to where you're trying to go. You can't just jump into the dream. You can't just accomplish it without actually taking small steps. And the problem with many of us is we despise small beginnings. And I'm trying to tell you guys, everything is built from something small, guys. See, if you ever seen an oak tree comes from a small acorn, guys, a small acorn. And that particular oak tree was never going to be that large unless it grows, guys, unless it grows. But you got to understand, guys, that everything that grows comes from something, guys. It comes from something. And so you got to begin to set goals, guys, little steps toward your dreams, guys. You can't graduate from college unless you go for 1 year, then 2 years, then 3 years, then 4 years. And the problem is many of us, we want the actual picture to just happen. And it's not going to happen like that, guys. You got to have goals. You got to set them and you got to actually accomplish those little goals. So I want to tell you, keep plowing, keep pushing, keep working. Keep doing whatever it takes, guys. You're going to have some failures. You're going to have some opportunities that you miss because of this or because of that. But you got to understand that if you keep working, you can accomplish it, guys. So you want to make sure that you set goals in 2017 and you push toward your dreams. Make sure those goals line up with your passion, your desire, your fire, guys, and you'll be able to accomplish those, guys. You got to understand See, so now our fourth point, Ray Lewis said that if you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. And I'm here to tell you today, guys, that if you show me who you're around, I'll show you where you're going. You got to surround yourself around people, guys, who believe in you. See, the haters are out there and they ain't got to believe in you. They don't have to believe in you. I'm telling you that you got to surround yourself by some people that believe in you. You got to surround yourself around some people who will be truthful with you, because there's too many people who are yes men. There are too many people who will lie to you to make you feel good. And I don't want to feel good in 2017. I want to grind. I want to work. I want to do whatever it takes to get to my dream. I want to fuel that passion that's deep down inside of me. And then you need somebody who's going to be transparent, that they'll show you themselves and you'll show you them yourself. They'll be able to help you. They'll break you. They'll shape you, all right? And then they'll build you up. They'll build you up and you'll get to that particular dream. I'm telling you, in 2017, it can happen, guys. In 2017, it will happen, guys. I'm telling you, guys, Will Smith said a quote, guys. He said that a fire is like building a wall, guys, because it's brick by brick. And see, you got to understand that this fire inside of you going to have to be brick by brick. It's going to have to be stoking and kindle by kindle. It's going to have to be oxygen, inhaling, exhaling, over and over and over and over. And once you get that inside of you, once you understand that particular part of you, guys, you got to understand this. Passion plus daily action. Passion, your fire inside of you, the fire that you have in your daily action, your work, your sweat equity, everything that you put in, not being a clock puncher, but being a person that'll do overtime, that'll be early, that'll leave late. That right there is going to get you in a purpose type of life. It's going to get you there, guys. But I want you to catch fire in 2017. We're catching fire. And you already learned how to find it. You learned how to fuel it. And so next week, we're going to catch you out on how we're going to release it. Guys, you're going to release the fire that's inside of you. I'm Dante. Thanks for tuning in again to another Dante's Corner.